Welcome to Crack a Pack. My name's Andrew. Today we're cracking open The Brothers' War. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is a wild card token. Then our retroframe artifact is Inspiring Statuary, which for 3 is an artifact with non-artifact spells you cast have Improvise. I believe we pulled this about 2, maybe even 3 weeks ago, and it feels okay. Definitely seems to sit in this awkward place of wanting you to be in a artifact deck with non-artifact creatures or non-artifact spells. So it works. It's definitely a great way to get your bigger artifacts out for less. Like if you're running some of the prototype creatures in the Brothers' War and you're wanting them for their normal cost, not their prototype cost, this can certainly help with that, since you're probably not running a ton of artifacts. You'd probably be running a lot more creatures and maybe some enchantments, and you could tap all of those. But it still feels weird to me having this where you're trying to have a lot of non-artifact spells in a artifacts matter kind of deck. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below again what you think of Inspiring Statuary. Where do you see it fitting? Is it somewhere where you have a lot of artifacts that you're trying to cheat out a little bit easier? Or is it that you have maybe 1 or 2 really big artifacts that you're trying to get out as win cons, and you just have a whole bunch of other permanents to help pay the improvise cost? Next we have Razorlash Transmogrant, which for 2 is an artifact creature that says Razorlash Transmogrant can't block. For 4 black, return Razorlash Transmogrant from your graveyard to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. This ability costs 4 less to activate if an opponent controls 4 or more non-basic lands. So this is a self-reanimating artifact creature that potentially is coming back for only 2 instead of for 6 if your opponent has a lot of non-basics. So in Commander, this is almost certainly going to be able to come back for only black instead of 4 black after a few turns at least. And when it comes back, it's coming back as a 4/2 instead of a 3/1. I mean, it's a decent creature. It's definitely a strong creature for 2 mana. And the fact that it's able to keep coming back for pretty cheap is going to feel really nice. That said, if you're having to pay 6 mana to get the 4/2, it's not, that's just not worth it. Use the 6 mana for anything else. Even if it's just holding it up so that your opponent thinks you have something else to do, that's going to be better use than getting a 4/2 back. Since it can't block, you're not even getting it back to be a blocker. That is very overcosted. So in any chance you have that you can spend only the 2/2 or the black for the creature, that's worth it. That's worth bringing it back. But if you can't, do something else with your mana. Next we have Repair and Recharge, followed by Junkyard Genius, Monastery Swiftspear, Falagi Archaeologist, Stone Retrieval Unit, Scatter Ray, Gixian Infiltrator, Weakstone's Subjugation, Dwarven Forge Chanter, Falagi Chain Dancer, Gaia's Gift, Prison Sentence, and Trench Stalker to round out the pack. And that's all for today. Thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.